Hey guys, this is Dave from Vanna, and you're watching Brutally Delicious on PureGrainAudio, and today we're in Toronto. Just like every other day when we're on tour, we try to eat as healthy as we can. Sometimes we have to hit those fast food joints, and it's not always so good. When we have time to make a meal, we try to take that advantage. So today, we're gonna be making a really good protein-style bacon burger. So today I'm going to show you guys how to make a really lean, protein-packed bacon cheeseburger. Because let's be honest, we're not going to give up cheeseburgers at all. And some of us work out, so we really need that protein. So I'm going to make a perfect one today. So let me show you everything that you're going to need for it. So first we're going to start right here with the lean beef. We're going to be mixing in an organic egg there to kind of bind everything together to make sure we can have some nice patties. We have some raw oatmeal right here that we're going to add to it. We're going to definitely add a little bit of garlic in there, a little basil. Before we cook, we're going to put a little bit of barbecue sauce and a little bit of Frank's Red Hot in there as well. For the cheeseburger, we're going to use a hard cheddar because it has less fat, better for you. We have two types of bacon here. You don't have to use both. You could if you want. This one's a turkey bacon. It's a little bit more lean, and this is your classic organic bacon. Instead of buns, to keep it really low on carbs, we're going to use an organic romaine lettuce for the buns. So we're going to get started here. I'm just going to open up this this package, which kind of reminds me of opening up a CD for kids at the merch table. We're just going to take this beef out and put it into our mixing bowl. You're going to get weird and kind of slimy for this one. This is kind of just how we do it. Light it up a little bit here. It's very cold. Cool. Make sure we wash our hands because we don't want anything else touching raw meat here. All right, now we're gonna crack in a couple eggs in here to help bind this up. Crack our second egg. Make sure we put our shells and our compost over here. So we got our meat and our eggs in the bowl. So we're going to add all of our ingredients that we have here. So we're going to start with this raw oatmeal first. I learned to cook from my mom, who always just kind of estimated everything. So that's exactly what we're going to do now. We're going to estimate how much we're going to put in, just kind of throw a little bit of a little handful in. Maybe a little bit more. That looks about right. So now we're going to add a little bit of garlic into it. Don't want to add too much garlic because that won't be good. So I think that's a good amount. A little dash of basil. So then we're going to add the mayonnaise and the barbecue sauce later. I'm going to add a little bit in now just because I like the flavoring that it offers. So we're going to do a little bit of that. Then we're going to grab, the spice really isn't for me. I can't handle the heat. So we're just going to do a little bit of regular barbecue sauce in here. Once again, just kind of eyeballing and adding to it. There we go. So last but not least, classic salt and a little bit of pepper. And then just a little bit of ground up pepper flakes. So now we got all of our ingredients in. The only thing left to do is to get in there and get dirty with it. So we're gonna mix it up. Nice and cold, slimy, and I'm gonna eat this later. It smells really good though, I'll tell you that much. The more I mix it, the better it smells, the hungrier I am. This is really earning your tour meal here. Usually you can just walk into a McDonald's and go, hey man, take a cheeseburger and get it in 5 minutes, but I'm gonna enjoy this one because I made it. Now that we got down and dirty and our meat looks great, usually does, we're gonna make these patties, we're gonna wash our hands, and then we're gonna grill them up, and then we're gonna eat them. You wanna make sure you still work them a little bit, and it depends on how big you want them. You can make them small, like little sliders. You can make them full-size patties. We're gonna do full-size patties today because I'm feeling very hungry. sure you're always consistently binding them back up again and working them so they're nice and solid. Add a little bit more to that one, make that one a little bit bigger. Go. People are very fond of my burgers. They always tell me I have perfect meat, and I tend to agree with them. It's really tasty. I do all the cooking in my house. Not that my wife doesn't cook, it's just that I'm a better cook than she is. She'll hate me for saying that. She'll be pretty mad at me, but my father-in-law will appreciate that though, because he's the cook that we always cook together, and tell my wife that she's not a very good cook, so even though she really is. So here we got 4 meatballs that are going to become 4 meat patties. We're going to throw these on the grill, and then we're going to get started, and then we're going to eat them. So that all of our prep is finished. We're going to get going on all the cooking here. So we're going to warm up our elements to get them nice and hot, and we're going to be doing the burgers in here, and we're going to be doing the bacon over here at the same time to save on time, because I have to go and load in a venue and play songs in a little while. So cool, it looks like our pans are nice and hot. So we're just gonna add a little bit of extra virgin olive oil here. You can kind of use whatever you want. People use coconut oil, but these will taste really well with a little bit of olive oil in it. I'm gonna turn this hand. Cool. Just spread it around a little bit. We don't need much. These are non-stick pans, so it doesn't burn, for a little extra taste. Cool. Added even less over here on the bacon one. Next, we're going to add our meat patties, soon to be deliciously gone, devoured meat patties, for some cooking. So next we're going to use our organic bacon here, product of the USA. Nice, just like me. Make some strips down here. It's about to smell really good in here. It's already starting. So now that our bacon and our beef is done, it's time to assemble the dream team and put together our burger. So when I have burgers, I like to have my own kind of sauce on it. I like to make my own things. I like my own stuff. So what all we're going to do is we're going to just take some simple mayonnaise, take a little bit of barbecue sauce, and then just a dab of this Frank's Red Hot Kickin' Barbecue Sauce. We're gonna mix it up, and we're just gonna make a nice little burger sauce to spread on our burgers before we assemble them. I'm not gonna do too much, just because it's just gonna get spread on the top of the burger. Just a little bit of barbecue sauce. Make a kind of just a little smoky mayo is really all we're kind of trying to do here. And then just because I cannot handle the heat, just a little bit of the Kickin' Barbecue, just for a little extra flavor. Just want to mix it consistently, so it's a kind of like a light, very light brown, golden color. So we're just going to add a couple of thin slices of our cheese on here. Not too much. We want it to kind of remain still a pretty healthy burger. So we're going to open up our package here. Cut the cheese, so to speak. So our meat is cooked, our sauce is made, Our cheese is cut, and we're ready to put this thing together. Today we're going to be using this organic lettuce that's all washed and ready to go. You could also be using multigrain, really thin sliced bun for a little less carbs, but today we're going to go with the lettuce. So we're ready to put it together, so we're going to grab our lettuce right here, put it down first. We're going to grab one of our burgers here, and we're going to take our sauce that we made. We're going to spread it right on the actual burger because we don't actually have buns this time. So we're just going to spread it nice on the top just for a little flavor. You can use as much or as little as you want. I just put enough just to cover the top here. Cool. Okay, so we're going to put our bacon on here. So I'm just going to cut it in half so we can fit it on there, nice and crispy. Put that across like that. And then we're going to come over here and add our cheese that we sliced up to it. Right on the top like this. And now, essentially, our burger's ready. All we're going to do, make sure we slide this down. We're going to fold our lettuce over. It's like a little messy, like I said. And there we go. And right here, we have a Vanna approved protein style bacon cheeseburger ready to rip. All right, here we go. Wow. I needed that. That right there, that's how you make a broody delicious burger. It's actually so good. It's actually so good. I was nervous. I was gonna bite into it and say, wow, I feel sick, I gotta go. But I'm gonna keep eating this. This is great.